What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another College Football 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down part 2 of the Fresh Faces program, which is live right now in-game. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. If you missed the reveals for this one earlier this morning on the College Football Rundown Show, pretty decent content drop, not the best, but not the worst. Some solid cards out there, and I think it's going to shift the market on a few cards at certain positions due to the cards that came out today. So I don't know about you guys, but this early in the year, I will take all of the new cards we can get because that will make a little bit, the older cards or the cards that have been existing for maybe a week or two cheaper. And if you're rocking a no money spent squad like I am, it makes the cards more affordable to make upgrades, and I could surely use some. Shout outs to everybody that tuned into the latest No Money Spent episode. We dropped episode 7 earlier this morning. Make sure you go check it out if you haven't seen the series. So this is a 3-week program. We got week number 2 live today, which means brand new solo challenges. That's going to be an additional 75 stars worth of solos right now that you can go out and play. And if you're all the way caught up after knocking out week 2, you'll be up to 150. If you scroll through the rewards, you get a bunch of coin packs. The coin packs are not very rewarding. I think the maximum amount you're going to get is 5,000, and that's extremely rare. I got 3,000 coins out of one time. For the most part, you get like 250 or 500 coins. Not very good at all, but if you do play through your solo challenges and get everything that's available today, it looks like you'll get 2 80+ Fresh Faces packs and then 1 additional 83+, which is going to give you a shot at either some of the older heroes from last week or the new heroes, because we did get 84 overall heroes today, and of course we have 86 champions and 87 overall LTDs. But definitely play your solos this early in the year. I think it's worth it. As you get a better team, as you accumulate more coins, as cards get better, it might not be as important, but early in this part of the year, especially because training is so valuable, I definitely recommend, even if you spend money in this game, to go get those solos done. On top of the new solos that were added in today, the transfer debut head-to-head event, and it's not really a head-to-head event because you're playing against the computer. This did get a rewards refresh, so if you got through all 40 wins or somewhere close to that last week, you're starting back over at 0. Everybody is, but the reward path, you basically get all of the rewards again here. So you play against the computer. It is a full game, but you can chew clock. It's very easy. It's just more so boring, tedious, and time-consuming, but you can see early on, you're going to get some coin packs, not very rewarding, and I was wrong here. I was really hoping they would bump these up to 81+ packs, and then the 83+ packs will go to 84+. Unfortunately, they did not do that, but it's the same as last week. 40 wins against the computer is going to give you all of these rewards. And again, because these cards quick sell for training, even when they're B&D, and it's not the full amount of training based on their OVR, the training still becomes very valuable, because if you don't get something good out of these packs, you can take that training, compile it all up together, and basically get a free champion level card from a promo of your choice. So definitely go get these done. If you're more of an online player, this is something you can probably skip, but if you're no money spent, low money spent, you like playing against the computer, you have a week to get these 40 wins, because next Friday, a week from today, this reward path will reset again, and whatever wins you're at, whether it's 40, 20, 15, whatever number, you're going to go back to 0 and get to go through all of this again. The Season 1 Field Pass got an update today, but only in relation to the Fresh Faces program. There's nothing in here outside of what was added on Wednesday with the weekly and milestone tabs. There's nothing that was added in today that's going to earn you XP, but if you do go over to the promo tab here for Fresh Faces, you're going to get 1 more token to upgrade your welcome pack player, and that player is going to be Right Edge Maurice Westmoreland. So this is what he's going to look like, fully upgraded to an 86 OVR, and for a free card, it's not bad at all. Unfortunately, you can't get him to the 86 OVR that you're looking at right now, but if you knocked out all of your week 1 objectives, you should have got a token to upgrade him from an 80 to an 82, and now with the week 2 objectives added in here, once you knock out these 3 sections, and you do get a bunch of coin packs by knocking out the sub-objectives within the main objective, but once you knock out all 3 of these, you're going to get another upgrade token, which you can now take him from an 82 to an 84, and again, I think it's a really good free card. If you're no money spent, low money spent, this one should help you out with pass rush. Here is your weekly reminder that you do not have champion level sets or even hero level sets to get any of these cards. The main places you're going to find them: auction house, obviously buying packs with money, and also buying the training packs. We'll go over all of the store options in a moment, but now that we're into week 2 of this program, there is a set. If you collect all of the 86 overall champions and put them into this set, in return, you're going to get all of them back, plus a token that can go into another set, which will earn you 200,000 coins. But the downside to that, and it's going to be very expensive, even though these cards do come back to you all as non-B&D, so you can sell them and get a bunch of the coin back, you got to eat that 10% tax. To me, doing these types of collection sets are simply not worth it this early in the year. As you build up that coin stack and get your team a little bit better, if you can work the auction house and get some of these cards out of packs, it might be worth it, but it's very ambitious to chase this. We are looking at all 6 of the 86 overall champions that dropped today. There is also a hero set for all 6 of the heroes, which are going to be 84 overall players. And finally, a week 2 set for all of the elites, and we have a total of 8 of those, which went to an 81 OVR this week. So same situation, you collect all of the 81s, you put them into the set. In return, you get all of them back, non-B&D, so they are auctionable, and then you'll also get a week 2 elite token. If you go over to the very first set in this filter here, the Fresh Faces Collection Token Pack, basically, if you do the same thing for the week 1 and week 2 champions, elites, and heroes, you're basically 2/3 of the way there to getting that 200,000 coins. But again, I don't think it's worth it. Some of you might be out there chasing that, but this is really the only sets in relation to this program available in the game. As far as the content goes today with these cards, we also have 2 87 overall LTDs. They both look really good. You got left edge David Bailey, looks like a pretty strong pass rusher, highlighted by the 87 finesse move, and then wide receiver Eric Singleton Jr., 87 speed, 87 catch. Not sure how tall he is. Let's take a look. Only 5'10", but I think he would still make a good slot receiver. You're just not going to find him out there mossing people, but maybe you will, because the way this game plays, aggressive catches, way too overpowered, drop interceptions happen way too much, and there's even just random wide open drop passes that happen. But those are your 287 overall LTDs that are in packs right now. We showed you all of the 86 overall champions. To me, the ones that stand out: Pat Coogan, instantly the best left guard in the game. Not an exciting card, but very good at his position. This Brandon Cece, I don't know if I pronounced his name wrong or correctly, but he looks like a pretty good card. 86 speed, 86 man, 83 zone, and I do think that you'll see the cornerback market shift a little bit today because of this card. And the Jaheim Otis card, defensive tackle at Colorado, I think he's like 6'6", weighs a good amount of poundage there. That sounded crazy coming out of my mouth, but all in all, at the defensive tackle position, he's going to take up a lot of space in the middle. So some solid cards that came out today. Like I said, not the best drop, also not the worst drop in the world, but I do think at certain positions like wide receiver, defensive tackle, cornerback, left guard, you should see the market shift a little bit. So if you've been looking to make upgrades at those positions and you can't afford the brand new cards, definitely take a look at the other cards that came before these ones, because they should be dropping in price. We got new pack offers. Whether you want to spend money or coins, you have these options here in front of you. $100 bundle gives you 6 packs and an 85 plus topper. You do have the B&D fantasy pack for 21,000 coins here. You're going to get 1 of 2 random 80 plus Fresh Faces players. Here are the odds. If you don't want to spend the coin, it's not a huge dollar amount as well. You can spend, it looks like, a little under $3 to open up this pack. It's also a step offer that gives you more options to spend more money, but that first initial step might be worth it if you got a decent amount of coin there. Of course, we do also have booster packs, 7 steps here. Looks like that's becoming the norm. Outside of Names of the Games, which drops on Tuesdays, you know, every other big promo that's been dropping, standouts, Fresh Faces, and of course Alumni, which part 2 of this will be dropping Sunday, they all have 7-step offers there. And then with the training packs, EA did it again. I am very fearful this is going to be the norm. I really love the setup of, you know, earning free cards, being able to quick sell them for training, and guaranteeing yourself a champion level card from the training rerolls, but they did the same thing with standouts on Wednesday. Even though we have 86 overall champions, they continued to keep the pack in 85 plus, but also increase the cost on it for training, and they did that today with fresh faces. So I would not open this one if I were you, especially if you have a low amount of currency like I do. It's just way too risky to drop that much training and get an 85 overall when there's 86s out there. And with that being said, you should see a lot of the 85s that dropped last week start to come way down in price. I absolutely loved what they did with names of the game on Tuesday. We had an 85 plus pack. We got a bunch of 86s. They just upped the cost, but also guaranteed that you get 86s. So we'll have to see what they do with alumni's on Sunday. If they keep it an 85 plus, but also raise the cost, it's going to be another one I'm just going to sit out because I don't like dumping that much risk, you know, to maybe get a very older card that's way, way down in value. So we'll have to pay attention to that. But for now, it's not good that they've done this with standouts and fresh faces. And then this is just another reminder. I don't recommend doing this, but if you do have a bunch of trophies, you probably know by now a bunch of the options that you can spend them on, but you do also have a fresh faces 80 plus B&D pack for 1.6k trophies if you're feeling lucky there. Again, I would not advise that. I'm going to continue to hang on to mine and see what other players we might get. I'll probably pass on upgrading the Kendrick Falk as well. But that is your content for today. At this point, definitely go get those solos done because you can get that 83 plus pack fairly easy. If you don't like playing online, go play the offline event to get more additional packs. And if you do like playing online, I mean, there's a ton of stuff to do. And also don't forget, because it's essentially the weekend, the Gauntlet is live right now as well. Plenty of different game modes, whether it's solo challenges, events against the computer, or various online game modes. There's a lot to do gameplay wise, and with the new cards there, we should see a market shift to go out there and make some upgrades. So I'm out for now. Thank you for watching another one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.